So here we are, ladies and gentlemen. It's now just gone 3 o'clock, and you can see we've got our tractors entering our parade grid. Run them up and down the arena for you to see in here. I'll be literally here till we get started, I suppose, for everybody. But what we're starting off here with is a Ford. This one is yellow, which is unusual colours for a Ford. Usually they're blue with grey wheels. This will be because it's most likely some sort of council-owned vehicle or industrial version of the Ford 39. Behind it is a lot of other tractors in terms of its agricultural use. So it looks small, it looks unassuming, but this tractor here really is the granddaddy of a lot of tractors that we've got modern day. So you see the hydraulic linkage on the back. So Harry Ferguson, obviously the inventor of the Ferguson tractor here, started making his very first production tractors called the Ferguson Brown tractors that he built about 1947. Very early on, he made about 1,400 units of them. They were quite expensive to make, therefore quite expensive to sell. They didn't sell in large numbers. So, knowing that Ford were prolific builders of tractors at that time, building lots of tractors, the Fords of the Model N, prior to them the Model N, he goes, speaks to Henry Ford himself and basically says, look, I've got this pattern on these three-point linkage and I think we can work together and design a tractor for the mass market. In America, they come up with the Ford 9N. Ford 9N looks pretty much like the but after Henry Ford died in 1947, his grandson took over the business. And at that point, Harry Ferguson was basically in charge of the whole distribution network of Ford 9N tractors, the 8N and 2N tractors throughout the state. And Henry Ford didn't mind that, of course, but no. Henry Ford accepted very much did. He didn't like the amount of control that Harry Ferguson had on the sale of all of these tractors. And once his grandfather passed away, he carried on building these 810 tractors with the linkage on the back without the permission of Harry Ferguson. So there stands a very long-winded court case. Now, have to inflate for that, and an absolute humongous number back in the day. But once that patent run out, because it's a three-point linkage, every single tractor manufacturer was on it. They could see the value of it. It was a far safer method of pulling influence that drawbar linkage that was in left over from the bore stage. It's much safer because it connects your instrument directly with your tractor. And we'll just take a little look at the tractors on the